Chris here. Hope everybody's doing great. Hey, let me go and just close the studio door real quick. Okay, I'm back. It's getting a little noisy out there. You know, we got kids and we're all homeschooling, right? Yes. So, hope everybody's great. Thanks for letting me take Thursday off. For those of you who follow along frequently, you know, I had something I got an allergic reaction to last week, and oh my gosh, was it incredibly tough. So we're back. Super glad to be here, and my head and my face feel so much better. Also, in that process, hang on, just pulling up Facebook here so I can say hey to everybody on my phone. Also, in that process, we talked about how I actually got out there and got this allergic reaction. What I do, I love to skateboard. So I'll show you this board right here. Skateboarding has become so much fun to me, and it's something that's kind of come around and around in my life since I was a kid, and it's just given me so much fun life. So here is, for those of you who asked the question, if you don't like skateboards, sorry guys. I'll get back to Monday motivation here in a second. What's up, Rob? Morning. Glad to hear that. I know, right? So much better. Still wearing a hat. Still kind of a little messed up, but feel much better. Here is my, oh my gosh, my skateboard. All right. This is an Evolve GTR. If you are a skateboard fan, then you may know this brand. I have a loaded skateboard as well, a longboard. We have a bunch of freestyle boards hanging around here as well. This is an Evolve GTR. It's motorized. You see those big motors in the back. And this thing is a beast. All right. This thing is so much fun. So this is how I ultimately got my lights on the bottom and everything. I ultimately was playing with this thing out in the fields a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. It goes off road. I usually take it on roads, sidewalks, streets, and stuff. It goes about 31 miles an hour with different tire setup. This one with this setup goes about 22, 25 miles an hour, something in that range. Hey, what's up, Kelton? Good to see you. So anyway, in the fields, got my hands in some weeds or something as I was sliding around the fields. Touched my eye, touched my face. Got some kind of infection going on, or I guess contact stuff like poison ivy kind of thing, but it wasn't poison ivy, in my sinuses. That's the long story. And this is the toy that I play with all the time. Monday motivation. Let's talk about that since we're talking about skateboarding. Because, by the way, yeah, a whole bunch of cool batteries on the bottom. This thing is so fun. If you like longboarding, snowboarding, surfing, anything on a board, you will love this skateboard. The only difference is there's concrete instead of water or snow. So wear pads, wear gear, wear helmets. I wear full like motorcycle crash suit kind of stuff when we're going fast. Anyway, you'll be glad you did. Back to Monday motivation. Here's what I do. So everybody is motivated on different things, right? We all have our own things that push us forward and make us want to go out there and get things done. So getting things done on a Monday morning, when you wake up, you're not feeling all that well. You might have had a long weekend. You might have had too much fun. You might have just simply needed to sleep in a little bit and you didn't get one more weekend day and you wish you had a 3-day weekend instead of a 2-day weekend, whatever it is for you. Getting your brain in the game on a Monday morning is what it's all about. Some people want to run. Some people have meditation they do. Some people have mantras they repeat themselves, statements that help them remember who they are, why they're here, what they're doing, who they really need to be as they move forward. Eating habits, all that kind of stuff really does matter, and it's really important. But ultimately, you need to write down a few things, all right? Let me just put this straight down for you. Your motivation is going to be different for you than for me. Yes, you might have a loved one you're working for. You might be working for your own betterment. You might be working to get out of a hard situation or to achieve something great that you want to achieve. Whatever it is for you, write those goals down. Write the reasons down that you are pushing forward, the reasons that you're actually working today. Is it just because you're bored and you don't want to go play video games all day? Is it just because you're bored and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to get off Facebook, I need to get some work done, I should be doing something productive? It's not that. I promise you, there's reasons that you're working. What is it that's really pushing you forward? Why do you want to really move forward with your life? Why are you building an agency? Why are you marketing? Why are you trying to build a mastermind? Why are you trying to build an online course? Why are you trying to accomplish the things you're trying to accomplish? Who's it for? Why? Okay. Write that down. Write the big things down. To get out of debt, to buy a bigger house, to move myself forward in my career, to be able to take care of a loved one, to be able to take care of yourself, to build a retirement fund, whatever it is. Why? To be creative, just to have fun because you love working. What is it? Write that down. That's number one. Number two thing to write down is a list of things. Remind yourself, not what's crappy about you, but remind yourself what's great about you. I've got crappy stuff about me too, right? We all do. I'm a horrible speller. I'm a horrible copywriter. Look at the titles of these posts I do. They're horrible. I'm crappy at this kind of stuff. I'm not the best marketer. I'm not the best communicator on camera. Sometimes I make horrible decisions as an entrepreneur, right? We're real people. Get over the bullshit. Sorry, get over the BS. Is this a family show? Does Facebook allow that? Get over it and just deal with reality. Who are you? What makes you great? What do you believe about you? Your spirituality, the God you believe in, the person you are, the family that believes in you, the friends that believe in you, the work ethic you have, the creative spirit you have, the drive you have. What is it about you that makes you great? Write those things down and remember to remind yourself of those things. Gage, what's up? Good to see you. Make sure you remind yourself of those things. So first up, you're going to write down what is that big dream? What is that big goal? What are you really, really doing all this for? Second, write down the stuff that really makes you who you are, that makes you great. And remember those things and tell yourself those things all the time. Third thing to do, and I've done this so many times over the years, is keep up with the days that you feel good and the days that you feel bad. All right? We're people, unless you're a robot, you're going to be on an emotional roller coaster almost every day, week, or month of your life. There's no way around it. Your roller coaster may be little bumps or it may be huge, drastic bumps, but you're a human. We have feelings, and those feelings are good. They're okay. Have them, live with them, deal with them, be honest with them. But write those things down. I love keeping that on my Google Calendar here on my screen. Some people have like a paper calendar you can hang on the wall and flip it up month by month, But just write down, feeling crappy today, and try to decide why. Here's why. Drank too much last night. Write it down. If that's a pattern you keep seeing, maybe you need to address the drinking. This is not a pro or anti-alcohol comment. It's just using an example, right? Maybe you write down your calendar, feeling fantastic today. Do you know why? Was it because the weather just happened to be nice and you just happened to feel fantastic? Or was there something that happened the day before? Did you make a huge sale yesterday and so now you're on a little bit of a high? Great. You can't predict sales every day. So what's going to make you stay steady? What's going to help you stay on top of that game and keep moving forward day by day by day? The point of all this is writing that calendar down and seeing those trends will help you kind of start cracking the code a little bit on you being you. All right, we all have different things that help us not get stuck in those low points and help us stay a little more level. I'm not trying to be super high on a mountaintop, and I'm not trying to be super low. I'm trying to be real and honest, but I'm trying to have just a great steady state where I'm who I am at my best. And for me, that means eating relatively well. All right, when I eat a ton of sugar and fatty, salty foods, I kind of crash. Not drinking a ton of alcohol, because alcohol just it's poison. It is what it is, but needs to chill out and have a glass of wine at night. Fine, good for you. But not drinking a ton of it makes a huge difference. And getting physical exercise and enough sleep. Those are all just physical things, right? But just those physical things make an enormous difference in my life. What is it for you? Writing it down will help. If it's mindset mantra stuff, staying connected spiritually, if it's those kind of early morning things that you need to do to lock in and own who you are, do those things. What's up, Gage? Great, Gage. Good to see you, man. Do those things that really work for you, and don't do the things because you see them working for someone else. All right. If someone tells you to have a prayer and meditation time every morning at 5 a.m. because that's what works for them, good for them. But it's not you. You got to put that where it works for you. If someone tells you that running marathons and ultra marathons and knocking out 10 miles every day, at the end of their workday to blow off the steam is what works for them, great. If you're not a runner, that's not for you. Find you and your thing, okay? So, Gage, what's been really helping me push to get more clients and do more outreach is working out and my health as well as sleep. It changes your mindset in a positive way. Yes, it does. It really does. There's a book out that Jill and I read recently called The Body Keeps the Score, I think, Gage, and anybody else. The Body Keeps the Score. I come from a trauma background, so it's definitely oriented towards that kind of stuff. But anybody who's experienced really hard times in life, you'll know that like headaches, body aches, all that kind of stuff kind of comes with some of that stuff. Your body's starting to work out that stress in some ways. Physical makes a difference. What you're doing to your body is going to have an impact on your mindset. Not all of us have the same capacity or ability to be active or eat healthy. It's okay. Find the space that works for you. So those three things again are: write down in a place that you can see, sticky notes on your computer, on your mirror, whatever, on the wall, write it big. Why are you doing this day in, day out? What are you really going for? 2, make sure the things that are great about you that you're reminding yourself of. We constantly focus on the negative. We constantly compare ourselves to other people online. And we're like, oh my gosh, if I was just like so and so, I'd be so much better. No. Who are you? Write down the awesome things about you and remind yourself of those things. Focus on those strengths and use those strengths to your advantage. Don't focus on your weaknesses. You're probably too old to change most of them anyway. I'm never going to be a good speller. It's just not me. I hate being on social media and taking pictures of my life when I'm out on a weekend. You're not going to see me doing that. I used to try to do that because I think, oh my gosh, all these successful people on the internet do that. No, that's not me. I don't want to do that. This is it for me. This is where I go. This is how I do it. And it works for me. Find what works for you. Write down who you are, why you're awesome. Remember those things. Okay. And the third thing is make a calendar. Keep up with when you're feeling high, when you're feeling low, and start looking at what happened the day before, the day of, and start realizing the patterns in your life: mindset, physical, health, relationships, weather, whatever it is that you realize, hey, these are the trends. Every time I'm feeling down, it's usually because I haven't been outside for 3 days and I haven't done anything physical for 3 days. And I got this crappy relationship in my life that's just gnawing at me. Well, maybe you need to change some of the physical exercise or getting outside more or the relationship. Find those things out, dig in there, and start working on those things. Okay, that's it for me. Hope that helps. That's a question that comes up frequently in some of our groups, and that's how I do it. Y'all have a fantastic week. Get out there, keep up with where you are and who you are, and go get it. You got this. You really do. You don't have to be like me. You don't have to be like any of the other people you watch online and try to learn from. You just have to be like you. And it sounds so cheesy for you just to be the best you, but it's true. It really is. You're you. You're not anybody else. Be the best you can be and be proud of that and keep moving forward. And don't worry about being like somebody else. Be like you. Get out there and crush it. Be authentic. Be real. The clients who want to work with a person like you are going to be attracted to you. If you try to fake it and be like somebody else, they're going to see through that, right? We're all sick and tired of the fake. Just be like you, and you'll get this. All right, folks. Talk soon. Have a fantastic Monday, and I'll see you all tomorrow and Tuesday. Bye, guys.